that is the most important thing for me.
Yeah.
To stop on time.
Yeah.
But the problem is the previous shot that got me into that situation.
I'm choosing difficult options. Choose the correct speed, the precision. Hello and welcome everybody. Today we are in Alhambra del Golf in Estepona, region Marbella. And Ramon is going to help me fix my transitional mistakes. And we're going to start right now. Vamos! I think most, like 80% of my mistakes are from transition. And I experienced when I was playing the FIP, the guys, they took over the net so damn quickly with chiquitas, and I get into this moment where they come forward and I have to move quick in small steps, and I'm losing a lot of rallies that are that or transitioning wise. So I feel like I need something to work on that. I think my footwork is shit. So that's one thing. So I do a good shot here, I go forward, mistake. I feel like I don't have enough control, or I make too big of a swing, or maybe I don't stop my feet.
So what I'm going to do now is to go through the normal mistakes that can happen in the transition.
Yeah.
And when my opponent is trying to counter-attack me, what are the possibilities that I have? What are the solutions to neutralize that counter-attack? Serve and volley.
Yeah.
We check that one.
Yeah.
And instead of me telling you anything, I want to see.
Okay.
The first one is that you are stopping like 1 second too late. If you stop on time, that will give you enough time to see the ball and make an extra step.
Yeah.
Either that way, either this way, or either this way.
Yeah.
Right? If you stop late, normally you will hit the ball 1 second too late. And that's the difference between the ball going up or the ball going down. And it's the difference between the ball being firm or the ball being weak or floppy.
Yeah.
So that's one of the things. And the other thing is the serve. It's not really hurting me much.
Okay.
So my contact point is being quite high.
Yeah.
That means that if my contact point is high, you're probably gonna get a low contact point.
Yeah.
So you really need to make sure that the ball, when you serve, goes a little bit faster so it bounces and slides through instead of bouncing and come up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. Okay, so I have to go for a deeper serve. Yeah, better.
It's better to stop there, have a volley, and then you complete. But look, you're not so far out of place. Yeah, maybe you were too far in the middle, maybe.
Yeah.
But about this line, so this is, if my goal would be to get here, really.
Yeah.
Then you will stop and then you're gonna volley here. That's okay.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
if you didn't stop on time, and also if the ball comes up, could happen that they play a lob, and you stop here,
Yeah.
it's quite a long way to go. So for me, as I say, a little bit deeper serves,
Yeah.
not super fast because that will reduce your time of reaction,
Yeah.
but deep.
Deep,
That's,
yeah.
Yes, to force the opponent to hit the ball here. Then it's impossible that they're gonna really attack you and give. So what you want is to get to the net with a more or less high contact point.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Shall we try it again?
Yeah. Yeah. I was more focused on slice and speed to make it difficult.
Go down, it goes up.
Yeah.
If it goes more forward, it will stay lower. That's why in the bandeja, I don't put so much slice on the ball because the angle. But also, if you bounce it close to my feet, the ball will not have time to come up again when I touch it.
Yeah.
opponent is going to take care of this. The opponent will be more or less here. So you don't really need to be here. You can actually be here and still take care of that.
Yeah. So if I will be positioned here, so I can step in and hit there quite easily.
You are serving like from here and then running like here. Then that's too much.
Open. Yeah. Yeah.
And then I will go more like here.
But this is how they play in Holland. They play very radical, and I feel like sometimes I'm a gambler. So I think, oh, he's never going to play there. I will cover the middle because this would be the best option in my mind to play. And I think I cannot read the ball properly if I already gamble where the ball is going. I don't watch anymore.
If I play there, I will position myself ready for the most probable option, but I will not forget about. It's not that I say, okay, if he comes here, fantastic. If he goes there, I was going to say something inappropriate. If the ball comes here, good. If it goes there, okay, I leave it. No, I'm ready for this one, knowing there is a small percentage of chances that it goes there. So if he comes here, fine. Now, if he took a super risky shot, okay, bravo.
Yeah.
And if he wants to keep doing that, I'm fine. Let's see what the number says at the end of the match.
Yeah. So my ball has too much slice.
I think it's more about the angle. that you don't really bring it down and forward. That you come underneath so the ball goes up a little bit. I'll focus more on hitting the top of the ball.
Okay.
But then to play forward, not to play down.
Yeah.
Yeah, that kind of shot.
Yeah. Yeah. Longer motion. Thinking, wow, this is the one.
So that is the most important thing for me.
Yeah.
To stop on time.
Yeah.
Of course you want to improve yourself. Yes. But pay attention to that.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, much better. I was rushing with the serve as well. Then I'm like, good tip. Thanks.
We should check what's happening with your bandeja. If you play your bandeja from here, let's say, okay? You're playing from a good place. You're playing from here, you need to play a shot that protects your position, that gives you time to get there, but also that is not going to be easily attacked over there. What do I mean? Let's say I am playing from here. The last thing I want is to put the ball on the backhand of my opponent. Because from the backhand is an easy shot to play there. Another thing that I don't want is to play super fast. Because then I'll say, okay, I play a fantastic shot, but I didn't have time to get there. So maybe that was a great shot, but that was not the shot I needed in that moment. So you have to consider that as well. So sometimes we think the problem is that volley, but the problem is the previous shot that got me into that situation. Force you to use the wall, and if it's not a great shot, you still have to work, and not so easy to play there. Maybe you were playing from here. Well, then you're not so concerned about that. So then you're going to be making other decisions. Like you see Paquito now playing this shot very often to the other side. Because with a really fast people on the right, and that's really difficult to return. But also, since you make the opponent turn around, normally the ball comes back this way.
Yeah.
It doesn't go there.
Yeah.
You need to slow down the game,
Yeah. Okay.
especially in the overheads. Hmm? But I would say even in the volleys. I know in Holland everybody's like,
Yeah.
but the problem is that if you play hard, the next ball will be back to you in 0.00 second.
Yeah.
And the opponents in Holland, they might not even use the glass, so
No.
even less. So instead of playing harder, just put the ball at their feet to make sure they play up. Try to volley my shot, okay? So it's the same case as with the serve.
Yeah. So it's a precision. More is I have to focus more on to be more precise.
Yes. Why do they volley? So if they don't want to use the glass, the fact that you play harder will not make any difference. So if they don't want to use the glass, you should make them use the glass.
Yeah.
How?
Deeper.
Middle.
Middle. Okay.
Get them out of there.
Yeah.
Once they're out of position, now you can go for the corner.
Yeah.
But as I say, if you cannot play in the middle because you're not comfortable, whatever, make sure they have the ball here.
Got it.
But not too hard. If you play hard, easier for them and less time for you to get ready for your next exercise. Try to defend against me. We're going to play a few points. So I put pressure on you, right?
Yeah.
Did
Yeah. This was already way more pressure because of the angle.
Did I play fast?
No.
Hard? No. That's why I have so much time here.
Yeah.
So the fact that I'm at the net doesn't mean that playing faster is necessarily an advantage.
Yeah.
And you're a big guy, so you're a heavy guy.
Yeah.
So speed, when you're in a clear position
Yeah.
of advantage, to go for it. Otherwise, I will go down a little bit on the tempo.
Yeah. So choose the correct speed based on your own position. And for me, the precision has to be very, very good. When I'm playing the return and I play slightly too far here, I'm gone. If I play here, I'm fine.
Yeah.
So it's a matter of 10, 20 centimeters now, what I have to work on to become not under pressure. It's also now for the playing the bandeja. If I do a little bit less speed, I will also have more precision.
Exactly. Since the next shot will come even earlier, even less precision. If I play this one slower, I'm going to be precise. But in my next shot, I'm going to be way more precise because I have had more time since it's my second shot.
Yeah. So the more time you create, the more precise you will get.
Absolutely.
The next few games that I play slower, and I'm really going to focus on where I play the ball.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And remember, not only about right or left, it's about the depth. The same
Yeah.
with the volleys and the víboras and the bandejas.
Yeah.
You want the opponent to have a low contact point.
Yeah.
So if you play fast but short, that ball goes up. So that means they can still have it here. What you want is that I have it there. And for that, you need to bounce the ball close to my racket. Play a few more balls now
Yeah,
with
yeah.
these new instructions.
My footwork has to be faster than that I play the ball.
So active feet, slow hands.
Yeah.
When you play slow, make sure you follow through. This is a common mistake. Play slower and then no. You need to carry, you need to release the ball. So yeah, the idea is that if you are playing from out of position, rather than going to my backhand, which I can really hurt and play the angle,
Yeah.
you try to play more to my right foot. Or like there, I have had time.
Yeah.
So as the ball comes here, if I let it pass, I will be doing something uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Or you just force me to turn around and to have a shot that is also difficult to do and uncomfortable. See, what can I do with that?
Yeah, nothing, no. Yeah.
If you play on my backhand, I can attack, but even if it's a good shot, all I have to do is just turn and wait for the ball to come. Go all the way around, which makes it a lot more difficult.
Okay, so, and if my position is more cross court, more there, then you would recommend to play there?
Well, if you are playing, let's say from here, you can actually choose to do anything. You can go more to the side,
Yeah.
okay? But you can actually go more flat, like on the fence. You can still play on the right foot, which is even more difficult because the angle now is going to be bigger.
So they have to turn.
Yeah, but they have to turn with a bigger. You understand what I mean? If you play from here, the angle is this. But if you play from there, the angle is like this. So when the ball hits, it's going to come out a lot.
Yeah, so you should never lob cross. Yeah.
This is why I like the lob here. Because from here, you just made my court
Smaller. Yeah.
smaller and you force me to play an angle
Yeah.
which is easier for you to return.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course, let's not forget about the kick. To kick it out,
Yeah. Oh, it's
from
easier.
here is very easy. From there you have to move,
Yeah.
you have to go past, it's harder.
But at the moment I was playing this shot only there to the backhand side in the corner.
It's very small space.
Yeah.
You're going to make mistakes if you
Yeah.
play there.
Thank you everybody for watching. If you want to see more videos with German, then please like the video and comment. And if you want to have lessons with German, contact me and I will, if you're in Estepona or Marbella, let me know and I can redirect you to German. And he also goes to Sweden, Södertälje,
Yes.
a lot. So
A lot.
if you're in Sweden, go there. And if you're in Estepona, Marbella, go here. Yes? Thank you everyone for watching and I'll see you
you.
next episode.
See
Hasta
you.
luego. Ciao.
Ciao,
Adios.
ciao.